Okay, so today we're going to make a piece of symmetrical mirrored name art. I've got two pieces of paper here because I'm going to show you maybe two different ways. We're going to start with a pencil, you'll have some Sharpies, and then you also have a fatter black marker. Mine's going to look a little different because I'm at home filming this, okay? So I'm going to start with a piece of paper. Notice it's going vertically, okay? So up and down. We're going to fold this paper in half. So remember, going vertically, okay? I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to make sure that that top edge meets the other top edge there. So I try to line it up by corner first before I press down. Alright, then gently holding it with one hand, I'll kind of start gently creasing my paper. Okay? So I'm going to give a nice crease. Now I'm going to open it up. Okay? So now my paper is turned horizontally, okay? And I'm going to write my name. And you see where I have this creased line? I'm going to make sure that that's going to be the line, my baseline, okay, where my name is going to sit. Now, if you have a particularly long name, you might want to practice writing your name with your finger first so you can make sure your whole name will fit, okay? See, look how I just did that. I fit my whole name. I'm doing my first name, which is Amanda, okay? Youngblood's kind of long for this. Maybe I'll do Youngblood on the other one, okay? So if you want to, you might want to sketch it out in pencil first. You can do all uppercase. You can do uppercase and lowercase. You could even do all lowercase. You can even do script or cursive letters if that's what you'd like to do. So I'm going to start. You could go back and do block or bubble letters around this, but that may be a little bit excessive for what we're about to do. So now what I'm going to show you, I'm going to take a Sharpie, and I'm going to go over those pencil marks. I think I'm going to go over it in this thicker marker. It's going to make it easier for me in a minute. Maybe I'll only choose to thicken one side of it. Okay, now that I have my name drawn, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my paper back and I'm going to flip it over, okay? And you should be able to see your name through the paper, okay? Now, I know it's really faint here, but I can see it. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit, maybe that'll help. Okay, do y'all see it? You can see it through. Your paper is going to be a little thinner than mine, so you'll see it a little bit more easily, okay? This is thicker paper that I have at home. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be very careful, and I'm going to trace and pencil first. Oh, that's an N. Ha! Getting confused, y'all. No wonder. Again, it'll be easier for y'all to see it on yours because your paper will be thinner. Okay, so that's my name backwards. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to retrace those lines in Sharpie like what I did on this side. Notice I have some really nice differences between thin and thick lines. I do have some extra space down here, so I probably should have stretched my name out a little bit more, but that's okay. So again, same thing here. I'm going to flip it like this, and look how interesting that got, okay, with my name. I could choose to keep it horizontal if I want to, or I could go vertical. Okay, maybe I could even put a Y right here for my last name just to fill in this space. I think I'm going to do that. I think it needs it because this looks a little too empty. It's a little too negative. It's not very well balanced down here. So but look at that. It's really kind of cool, and I want you to notice the different shapes that are made, the different spaces that are available. All these really interesting shapes we're getting, the negative space relationship to the positive space. I almost see this as like maybe eyes, a mouth, some hands. Okay, so I'm seeing something very interesting in this already. And so again, with my marker, I'm going to go to this thick one because my Sharpie wasn't working too good. So this name is more in cursive. I could go in and try to adjust my lines and make them match a little bit more, if that's what I want to do. So my thins and thicks match up. Now how interesting does that look in cursive? A little bit different. I do think I need to thicken up some more lines and keep some thinner, just to add some more contrast and interest, okay? I want you to think about this. This is, again, what we're going to accomplish this week is writing our name out, figuring out maybe the composition that we want to start with. So I have two very different, I think I'm actually drawn to this one a little bit more because I like the pointiness of some of the letters, and I really like the shapes, the big shapes that are being made, as opposed to some of these smaller, tighter shapes in this one. Still a very unique look.